Hello and welcome to Business Ambassadors, coming to you live from the studios at Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently located on South 10th Street in Noblesville. I'm Christian Tombers. I'm the owner of Charlie Tango Productions. ThinkSales101.com is my website. And today my guest is Cindy Garloch from Organizing Remedies.
Right.
We've been on the air once before for another company, Clever Containers, but today we're going to talk about Organizing Remedies. So Cindy, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Let me ask you first, how did you get started in professional organizing?
How I got started, I'll tell you a quick story.
Okay.
It's quick. Basically, I went to visit a friend in Tucson, and we always go shopping, and our husbands always go to take pictures, and I'm always waiting on her, always. It's always the case. So this time I was like, why is it taking? She's like, I can't decide what to wear. I'm like, let me come help you. No, don't come in here. Don't come in here. So I went into the bedroom where the closet was, and it was cluttered. There was a lot of stuff on the floor. Everything was jammed. I could see price tags. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's got to be so stressed. How can she find anything? And then she said, I'm so stressed. I can't ever find anything. So I said, well, let's get started. And she said, started how? I said, I'll get some bags. We can do donate and consign and trash if things have holes in them or whatever. And we'll just get started. And she's like, really? I'm like, really? And it just began. So we sorted, took care of everything, got everything in bags, and she is not a hugger. She does not hug. She said, thank you, and she hugged me, and she wouldn't let me go. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I knew from that day I could make a difference. It was so rewarding. Mm-hmm. So that's what started it.
So you kind of found the problem through a friend of yours.
Right.
That the clutter can get in the way of life, get in the way of being efficient, productive. And you said a lot of the clothes had tags on them, so she
right.
had bought things that she hadn't even worn yet?
Right. She said, I think I need to get a white blouse today. I said, I can see 3 of them right now. And she's like, oh, yeah. So she was spending money she didn't really have, per se, to buy it because she needed it for work, but she couldn't find what she had bought because it was so jammed and there was so much on the floor.
Well, that can get expensive. You have to keep buying stuff because you can't find what you already know you have.
Right. That's why my goal is to save time, and I can help you save money and bring calm, all in one full swoop.
And reduce stress. Okay. Tell me a little bit about what your services entail. Like, how long does it take, and do you do basically homes or home offices, business offices? What's your specialty? Right.
My specialty is residential organizing. So that means your closets, your basement, your catch-all room where you put stuff that you don't know what to do with, your kitchen, any space in your home that basically you can live with less and that you can organize. That's my specialty.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And if it kind of sounds like a lot of people are embarrassed to have you come to their homes because they're so disorganized. It's kind of like I'm not going to join a health club until I get in shape because I don't want to see people. Don't want people seeing me out of shape.
Right.
So do you run into that quite a bit, and how do you overcome that if a customer has that concern?
Yeah, I run into that quite a bit where they say, oh, I have to organize before you can come over. I have to get rid of stuff before you can come over. And I'm like, no, I actually want to see it exactly how you live so that I can help you. If you clean up, I don't know what you struggle with, and it's not as effective.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And are you going to make me throw all my stuff away? I mean, do I get to keep anything? Or?
You get to keep what you love and what you use. Ideally, the goal is to live with less, right? To have less stress and more time, more freedom to do the things that you want to do. So we try and reduce what you have so that you have less clutter maintenance, that you're always maintaining all your clutter. If you have less, then you have less to maintain. But I go in and help people basically do a phone consultation first. And so we talk about what's going on, what's working, what's not working, and what their ideal space is to function and to be inviting, and then we go from there.
Okay. What do you typically run into as far as the typical situation? Do people have a lot of collections? They have a lot of clothes? Is it all the above?
It just depends on what they're asking me to help them with. Closets are my favorite. Okay. I love closets. We only wear 20% of the clothes that we own, so 1 out of every 5 items actually gets worn in your closet. So that seems to be what I really enjoy doing, because I feel that when I work with people, they feel much better about themselves right away, and then things kind of take shape in other areas of their life.
Okay. And I noticed, because I met you before, that you have before and after pictures. Is that a requirement of every client of yours, that you have to take pictures of what it looked like before to show how disorganized I used to be?
No, I ask my clients before we start, if they would like to have me take photos so I can use them for my website, or my before and after pictures, my binder that I bring everywhere, and they can either choose to or not. And I explain to them that it's very inspiring to see before and after pictures to other people, because they realize that that's somebody else's house. It's not in a magazine. It's actually real people that you worked with and that you transform their lives.
Okay. Give me an example of how the actual process starts. You said first is a phone conversation and consultation, and then when you come to my house, where do you start? Is it a particular room you start with, or do you talk about what my likes or dislikes are, what I want to keep, what my concerns are? How do you put me at ease?
Yeah, we talk about all of that. We start with seeing the space that you're concerned about, what's working, what's not working, and what your ideal space is. Sometimes it's a bedroom and they're going to change it even into an office, or just how to make it more functional. So we just talk about, I give a few ideas, and then we go from there.
Okay. Let's talk about collections. I, over the years, have collected a lot of stuff. I was raised that if you take good care of stuff, we'll buy a good thing. So I still have things that I had when I was a little kid, and I've been carrying them from house to house, apartment to apartment, and some of the things I've collected because I figured someday they might be worth something. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I would probably find out if they actually do some research and actually find out if they are worth anything, or if you just really like them. If you really like them, then you should keep them. But if you're just saving them because you think you might be able to make money later, maybe do the research and find out if they are worth anything, and then it's easier to make a decision on whether you're just keeping them out of habit, or if you could make money on them, or if you really just love them and should keep them.
Okay. I've got some things personally that only mean something to me personally, and if I hand them over to my daughter, for example, she might not even know what the value was to me, so then it's worth nothing to her. Do you have any ideas on how to transfer the value of like an heirloom or a family memorabilia?
That might just be communication of taking the time to go through your things and explaining to her what it is and what the value is. And then maybe if she's not interested, then maybe that is something you donate. If it's something, say it's a piece of the Berlin Wall, you might be able to donate it to a museum if she's not interested, or maybe she would really like it. But you have to communicate to each other to talk about what is important to you so that she knows the value.
Okay. Yep. I made some notes here also about some things. A lot of people are just overwhelmed with all the things that they have. They notice that things just aren't getting accomplished. They wind up not finding things. They're late for work or late for school or whatever because they can't find the keys, they can't find the cell phone, they can't find the homework that they did last night. Do you have systems that can help people put those in place so that it doesn't happen anymore, to get rid of that stress?
Right, we do put systems in place. When I come to your home, I'm able to see how your natural flow of your home works. And if it's kids, we talk to the mom and the child so that they're involved, because once they're involved and say, how would this help you? You also have to talk to kids about reward systems, because they don't get it. They're like, I don't care, it's fine, I don't care, I don't want to do that. But when you give them a reward system, even with adults, where it's like they have the reward of, well, this would give you a lot more time with your friends, then they're like, oh, yeah, I should be listening and I should follow through. And so, what I like to stress is that it doesn't take a lot of time. You get a system in place and you immediately start getting your time back. If you always put your keys and everything on the corner of the island like I do, I always put my keys and my phone and my purse on the corner of the island. I always know where it is if it has to leave the house, and it saves me a lot of time. I used to search for a lot of stuff, and I finally was like, this is it. So when I work with my clients, I really understand. I get it. My house sometimes does get disorganized or does get cluttered. I have busy weeks with my business, but it's not overwhelming. I get to a point where it's like, okay, we have to do something, but it takes 15 minutes then to just, because everything has a home, to get everything put away. So I'm not immune. Everybody has busy weeks, but I have things in place where It only takes a few minutes. Even if you take a few minutes the night before, that's what I stress. I also try and teach time management where you just spend a couple, 5 minutes the night before gathering all your stuff. It makes the morning go smoother. And I find that if the morning goes smoother, it seems like the rest of the day goes smoother.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So there is a investment, monetary investment for your services and a time investment, but it sounds to me like the whole family is involved, because if I'm organized and my family is not organized, it could wind up disorganizing everything that you and I just worked on.
Right.
So you do get the family involved in your services?
Right, because a lot of times it's the mom that needs help, and if you can get the kids organized too, then it's less, Mom, where's this, where's this, where's this? Where if you set up systems, it's like, where's my homework? Well, it's in your file folder that's right by the door going out to the where you would go to the school bus, something like that. So it just becomes easier, and it's a learned process. It's not an immediate thing. It'll take a few times. Like, Mom, where's my homework? Where's this? Where's that? Or the husband says, where's my favorite jeans? Well, they're all in the closet. We organize your jeans and put like things with like, so that it's just you're only looking in this area versus like, nope, not those jeans. Nope, not those jeans. Nope, not those jeans. It just saves time. It takes time at first, but I can guarantee that you immediately get time and money, because you're not buying more jeans because you can't find your favorite pair of jeans, so I'll just go get another pair, and brings calm to your daily living so that you can have more experiences, more time, more money.
And the items that we mutually agree I should get rid of, whether I donate them, sell them on eBay, sell them to friends, neighbors, whatever, or just toss them out. Sounds to me that could also free up some money for things that I do want to buy that I maybe didn't have the money for before. I can also imagine there's certain things that if I kept them might even cost me money because of extra insurance.
Right.
Plus the extra space. Now I don't have to have that storage locker anymore. That could save a couple $100s a month. Right.
That can save a bit. The average storage, one in every 10 American households owns a storage unit. And so with the average being about $150, that's about $1,800 a year that you're spending storing your stuff. So it's not even the $1,800 and you're not using your stuff. It's what you could invest, that $1,800, and maybe make a couple of $100s. So that could be a vacation. And you're just storing your stuff, you're not using it. So there's money that you can not spend, and you can spend on more fun stuff.
Okay. My daughter Nikki, I had her over to my place once, and I told her, someday, Nikki, when I'm gone, this will all be yours. And her comment was, oh my God. And then she looked around and she said, oh my God. Because she realized, what am I going to do with all this stuff, all Dad's stuff? So it looks to me like doing business with you and using your services, I can become more organized. I will have more productivity, less stress in my life. And how do I get started? How do I reach you? Phone number, website? What's the best way to reach you?
You can either reach me through my website, organizingremedies.com, or you can call me at 317-442-2450. And I would love to help you get started. You just reach out and we can figure out what's working, what's not working, and make a plan.
Okay, we got Cindy's contact information bottom of the screen right here. And I'm Christian Tombers. I'm the owner of Charlie Tango Productions. ThinkSales101.com is my website. I am a inspirational and motivational speaker and also do marketing and sales coaching and training. And I can be reached at 5Sales5. That's 317 area code 572-5375. Christian Tombers, and thank you also to Jim Wofford of Logan Street and Signs for hosting our show today, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, Cindy, for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, we need to get together and